Good morning. It's another beautiful day. I'm gonna have to start out early now because of the heat. Hi, puppy. And I have a new permission right here. Yeah, this is a pretty good sized yard. It has 3 sections here, and it's gonna take me more than just a morning to do it. I'm gonna try and get in a couple hours. We're gonna be rocking the Knox 600 and see if we can find something in the ground here. It's supposed to be in the mid 90s. We had a pretty good heat wave there and that hit triple digits, but it's not supposed to be that hot for another week. So I'm gonna try and get some hunting in the early mornings here and trying to get this done. And he's still barking. So stick around. Let's go find some stuff. Well, I think I have my first item this morning. Looks like a coin. It came up pretty sketchy. I can barely make out the eagle on this side, and that's a George on this side, so that's going to be a quarter. It's not shining up, so not too old, but pretty crusty. All right, first find. Oh, that's a good 12-13 on the Knox. And that's gonna be a nickel. Yep, that's the house. Front side's pretty dirty. Got a little green right there. So not gonna be silver, but that's a good find. I got something in the hole. Ring up in the low 20s. It's got a hole in it. Got 2 holes in it. Just might be a tag or something. Might be a pet tag. I'll have to get a good cleanup on it. See what's there. A little field cleanup, and that's exactly what that is. That is a rabies tag from 1957. Nice. It's been down here for a while. Edges are pretty well worn up, so they wore that out. More likely it's for a cat since it's small. Cool find. I think I got something really cool in the hole. It's not silver, it's not gold, but I think it's pretty cool. Take a look. Right there. That looks like a pocket knife. It is. Nice. No way. Alright, so it looks like it was a 2-blade pocket knife. This one's closed, and that one is broke off. But yeah, that is cool. That's definitely old school, and that might be even ivory. Could be synthetic too. I'd have to get it cleaned up a little bit. They used that plastic back in the 50s too. Bakelite. Yeah, it could be Bakelite. We'll find out. So this is a good 20 signal. Should be a dime. And that's gonna be a Rosie. Yep. A little crusty, but hey, it's a dime. Nice. This was a good high 20s. Hit 30. Should be a quarter. Let's see if we can find it. Ah, it's right there. Yeah, that's George right there. I think this is a new quarter. Just the way it looks. Pretty crusty on the back. Yep, quarter. Should be a quarter. It's a 29 signal. Yep, there's an eagle. And that'll be George. Let's see which way's up. Oh, there he is. There's George. Ta-da! Nice. Well, a fresh drop. Right on the surface. Right there. It's a dime. Oh, well, it's not too fresh. It's got a little color on it. But, pretty cool. Yep. Like I say, always check your holes twice. Because there's another coin. Where'd it go? I know there's a coin. I saw one. Ah, there it is. Ha! Second coin. Nice. Pretty cool item. I just kicked out of the hole. Right there. A key. Nice. This looks like an old gas key from a Chevy or something. Oh, that'll go in the collection box. So I found a penny, a Lincoln cent. I know, amazing. It is a wheatback, but if you look really careful, the date is 1944. Yeah, baby, that's me. Get your cold cuts, get your cold cuts. Had to add that in there. Oh, looks like I got a coin in a hole. I think it's a nickel. Yep. Sure enough. Let's see. I see a last number of 2. I don't see much else on there. Surprisingly, this yard is very, very clean. Oh, man, I thought I may have to go back to that yard and do it again, but I was able to complete that yard in about 4 hours, so it took some time. It warmed up, had my water, but I'm home now in the shade, cooling off. I need to get some more water. It's warm. So let's go over the stuff that I found and see what's up. So there wasn't as much trash as I thought there was going to be. Aluminum, air connector, pick that up off the ground, hose connection, nozzle, plant spike, aluminum, some sort of ring of brass. This rang up pretty good. It's just a piece of pipe. I found some lead, chunk of lead, some wheel weights. I think this is off a carburetor or a brake system. Not really sure. That's a little cap. It's got a little pinhole. Another hose nozzle. Not sure what this is, but there's a small broken piece. Might have been off a car. You can see there's a screw or a nail or something. Might have been off its small toy car or something. Did find a brass. Looks like maybe a 30-06. Not sure what that is, but it looks broken. I did get me a nice key. Found a lighter. And coins. So I did find some pennies. Several pennies. That's the oldest one, 1944. It's awesome. Oldest dime is 67. 2 nickels, and oldest is a 62. And then we have 3/4, and the oldest is a 65. Missed that. So this is definitely a pet tag. It says something at the top. I'm not really able to read. Has the numbers, and it says rabies vax in 1957. That's really cool. And then I got this really cool pocket knife. Did a quick cleanup. As you can see, that's either bone or that's bakelite, or it's an old knife with ivory. So there's some tests. I can put this through to see what material it is. But that's pretty cool. I really like this. Hey people, a little interruption here. We're gonna try a couple of tests on that pocket knife, and we're gonna see if it's ivory or some other material. Now, looking online, there's a way to tell the difference between ivory and bone and bakelite and plastic and celluloid and on and on and on. So we're gonna do some simple tests. We're gonna see if we can figure out what this material is. So let's take a look. So under the magnifying glass here, you can see that there are, looks like grains moving left and right. On this side, you can see the yellowing, which is sometimes an indication of ivory, but you've got a diagonal striations here, which I believe are man-made. Because on this side, you can see the striations in the light going diagonally, but the grains look like they're moving left or right. So, wood, bone, cellulite, plastic. So one way to test is to take a piece of metal, like a very, very small nail or a needle, heat it up, touch it. If it goes into it, then we know that it's plastic or some other material. If it doesn't go into it, there is the possibility of ivory or bone. Now, when you heat it up, if it smells like when you're at the dentist office and they're drilling on your tooth, you get that burned, funky smell, then that would be ivory. So let's do a quick test on this and see what we get. When doing this, please be careful. I'm going to be using this pick tool. We're going to heat up the end here, and it's large enough that I won't burn my fingers. We'll get that tip nice and hot. And then we will touch it here. It is not doing anything. So that is not a type of plastic or celluloid. So we either have bone or we have ivory. So I am going to try one more heat test and then smell it and see if it smells like burning tooth or something, and should tell us. Should try the other side too, since that is more open. barely even a mark. Alright, let me try another test. So, since this is the bad side, I heated up the corner right there, and it does give off a very faint smell of burning, like tooth from when you get your tooth drilled at the dentist. So I'm going to say that these are ivory slabs when ivory was legal. Wow. Ivory. That's my first find of ivory. Cool. Now, back to the conclusion of the video. Yeah. So, old pocket knife. Let's get some sunlight. There we go. Yeah, old pocket knife. These are great. It'll go in with the other knives that I found over the years. That might have had some wording on it, but pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna cut it here. We got out. We had a great day. It was beautiful out this morning, but it's turning hot, so it's time to go inside and take it easy. So even you can get out there and have your own adventure. You just got to get out there and find something you like doing. So don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, family, all that good stuff. And wherever you go and whatever you do, have fun, as long as it's legal. Thanks, everybody.